And to start off the show, we have another talk show host, like we just mentioned. Boaz Frankel started the pedal-powered talk show. Now you're in Amsterdam. I guess everyone that we've been talking to around the newsroom today saying, Boaz is coming on the show. Everyone's like, friend of the show, because when this was live at 7, how many appearances did you make on Live at 7?
I don't know, a dozen maybe, but I was there just like a month or two in, I remember. And yeah, hanging out with Steph and Aaron and the gang who started it.
Yeah, so the Pedal Powered Talk Show is a talk show on a bike.
Yep.
Now you have actually taken that to Amsterdam with you?
Well, it was tough to transport it. But basically, the Pedal Powered Talk Show is this giant talk show desk that's built onto the front of a bicycle, and we ride around town and interview people. And as you can see, it's pretty large. It was hard to.
We don't even have a desk like that on this show.
Yeah, it was hard to ship that to Amsterdam. It was a little tricky. So now I'm in the process of building a much smaller desk that fits onto the front of a bicycle. And we call that Decline a Talk Show, which means the little talk show in Dutch. And so this is a little easier to get through the very quaint European streets we have to pedal through. So Pedal Powered Talk Show's on a bit of a hiatus while I'm over there.
And what brought you over to Amsterdam?
Well, my wife, Brooke, got a job over there. And so they were like, hey, do you want to move to Amsterdam? And we said, sure. It's sort of like the European Portland. In a lot of ways, there's a lot of bikes. And the funny thing about the Pedal Powered Talk Show is here it looks unique. Whoa, here's a bike with this crazy big desk on the front. But there, everybody rides around with bikes like that.
Oh,
they have these
with
huge
news desks on them, yeah.
Well, not exactly, but just these huge wooden boxes full of children in their case. Or like merchandise for their stores or something. Are you going to fit a small child in yours on your bike there? Yeah, you could fit like a whole family. You see like parents riding around with like 7 children somehow stacked onto their bicycle. It's wild. So now, as you tell me about your new segment you're doing for Dutch television, we're going to go on a little adventure of our own, because you know how we have our beautiful green screen over here, but you are a bit of a world traveler, vision. Of course. Yeah, we are not doing the weather today. We have our very own bike. The wheels are a little flat, so we won't be going anywhere except for all over the world. So you can take a seat. Okay. It's not as cool of a little box in the front, and then I will just ride on the back here. For a slightly taller person, but I can. You can't actually pedal because we can't. Oh God, I feel like we're gonna fall. Where are we? We can kind of figure out where we are. We're somewhere in a desert. Oh, now we are on the water. Oh gosh, we're gonna sink. Watch out. We're on a water bike. So tell me about these segments you're doing for Dutch television. Well, do you have to speak Dutch to do it? Here's the thing: I miss KGW way too much, and I was like, well, what's a local TV station that I can sort of make cameos on? Oh, we're underwater. Oh, whoa, this is psychedelic. We're in like Finding Dory. And so I found this local Dutch TV station in the Netherlands, and I was like, hey, well, I know most of your TV is in Dutch, but what if you had like a weird, friendly American guy come on every once in a while, and you could teach me something about Dutch society and culture? And so there, Boaz goes Dutch. Yeah. That's why you say it, I don't say it. Yeah. And here I'm getting a tour of Hilversum. They call Hollywood, which is the Dutch version of Hollywood. And so it's funny because I was touring around and everybody's so pumped to see all these different things, like, whoa, here's like this famous desk that they use on this TV show, and I'd never heard of anything, of course, and everybody's like, this is crazy, I love this game show. But of course I hadn't heard of any of those game shows. So it's been exciting to learn about new things. They've taught me about Dutch weather, which is unfortunately really similar to Portland weather. A lot of rain, they have like 30 different names in Dutch. Whoa. We are on a flying bike now. Wow. This is exciting. Oh, we've even coordinated which way the wings are going. Now we're back and we're like diving down. This is getting ready for your Mexican vacation, maybe? Exactly, Are you going to be doing some like snorkeling down there? I think so. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah. Okay, before we run out of time, you said at the beginning you think that Amsterdam is kind of like the Dutch Portland or European Portland. Do you still think that, or what's like the biggest difference over there? Well, the biggest difference, here's the thing. Portland, it's rainy, but then you get to July 4th, and it's sunny. You're guaranteed a beautiful summer. Here's what they don't tell you in the Netherlands. It rains all year long, even the summer. I think there was 1 week where it didn't rain. Other than that, constant rain. So come visit still. You can come hang out with me. I'd be happy to show you around. Excellent. We can drink coffee, we can drink beer, just like we do in Portland, and we can hang out in the rain. Well, thank you so much, Boaz Frankel, for taking me on this little tour, and you are not going over anywhere. We are going to have some more fun with you in the show. Deal.